All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about Tesla's ultra secret pricing strategy. And well, really, is it? I found an article about it and it kind of makes sense. And what does this mean for future vehicles that Tesla is going to come out and where they're going to be priced at? And also, what does it mean if vehicles start to maybe decrease, what the pricing will be at as well? But we're going to take a look at this article I found that talks about Tesla's secret pricing strategy, probably exposed maybe. But before we get into that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another video. Thanks for watching another stream. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. Just checking my auto really quick. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by Patreon. My Patreon link down below in the description, but more on that later. All right, so let's take a look at this. So this is a tweet I found from Tesla owner Silicon Valley, quote, Tesla's secret strategy for pricing its vehicles. See this link. And we can take a look at it. It's from Torque News. Let me just blow this up just a little bit. And it goes into basically how Tesla's secret price, how they speculate Tesla's secret pricing strategy for its vehicle. And it's pretty simple. At the end of the day, it looks like what this article is speculating, or at least what Tesla follows, is that they track the average price of the vehicle segment. So you can see right here, the Model 3 has been, of course, raised in pricing, month after month for at least the past couple of years. And so when the Model 3 actually came out in 2017, the average price of a new vehicle was $35,000. $34,944. And if you go back to the pricing history, and if you go back to here, when it first actually came out, the vehicle for the standard range was around $35,000. So now today, the vehicle price of the Model 3 standard range is $47,000, $692. And of course, the Model 3 is priced at $46,990. So this is really just speculating that like the price of the vehicles like out there, or at least that Tesla is doing, he's basically just trying to track what the average price of those vehicles are. And it kind of makes sense, right? Like you don't want to charge too much, you don't want to charge too little, and you certainly don't want to, especially Tesla, don't want to leave any sort of money left onto the table if they can charge, fair market price. But the thing with this is like when you buy a normal vehicle that you spend gas on month after month, that's like added cost. But if you buy a Tesla, you don't have to pay those extra costs, or at least how much gas could be, and you can put that money towards the payment or the equity of the vehicle, or like the depreciation equity of the vehicle. So this article further goes into like what future pricing of the Tesla might be, like Tesla's out there might be. And so like, of course, there's the Cybertruck coming out. Like we can take a look at what's like the average price of the truck across the United States. Of course, Model X and Model S aren't necessarily, the best gauges for average price, because those are like higher, but they're probably like right in line with like what BMW 7 Series, if not a little bit more. I mean, when they first came out, they were right in line, but now at this point, they've been raised far above what they were before. And so that's would be interesting once like the Generation 3 vehicle comes out, whether that's going to be the Model 2 or Model Q, and see like what type of price that will actually be at. And so if we take a look at, some of the other quotes here, the Model 3 is about equal with the average US car price. Model S is about 2 times the average. For upcoming vehicles, Generation 3 will be half of the average price, and Cybertruck will be equal to the average of the US truck price. So let's do this. Let's look at what is the average US truck price, because I'm pretty curious, like what is it? So let's see, now that's full-size pickup truck, May 2021, so that is like a year ago. That's probably not super accurate. So 56,200. Let's see if this article, Motor Biscuit, we can see, because this is what we could probably try to predict what the Cybertruck will come in at. And I bet, when it first came out, the Cybertruck first came out, they were throwing crazy prices up there, like starting at $39,000. But there's no way at this point, with like the Rivian being 80, 90K, Cybertruck is definitely not going to be coming in under, my best guess is like under 80, 90. It's going to be like a lot higher than that. That's for sure. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what you guys think about, this. Do you think this, like, it kind of makes sense? Like, Tesla is just basically tracking what people can pay for vehicles and just pricing their Tesla vehicles right in line with what the market can handle, basically, at the end of the day. But we're going to jump in some comments really quick. I can see a ton of you, jumping in the chat. I know there's a lot of financing questions, and this is right in line with financing. But before we get into that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Please, if you want to support the channel, you can check out my Patreon link down below in the description. There's a variety of benefits. Some of them include actually scheduling a call with me where you can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. And after you join, you get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the resources that I use to get the best possible deal at the best possible price and really good financing. And right now, there's like 3 credit unions on my guide that actually have really good rates within like the 3 to 3.5%. So definitely check that out if you're interested. But let's jump in some comments. Alexis, hey, welcome back to the stream. The market, I haven't looked at the used market for like Model 3s and stuff like that, but I bet it's coming down slowly as we get into the next new year. Ridwan, do you think Tesla will have a demand problem in 2023? I think Tesla already has a demand problem. I feel like no one is buying Teslas right now, especially in this first week. I mean, I put a community poll out there and it's already got 515 votes. And the question was, have you bought a new Tesla since January 1st? Anyone take or know of anyone taking delivery? And 5%, or what is that, 25 votes said yep. Everybody else said nope, doesn't seem like it. And of course, there's the let's see them results. But I really feel like Tesla needs to do something in the next, at least this month, maybe during the earnings call, they'll talk about maybe discounts or something like that. But I mean, John is right on the point. I know people are pissed about Model Y being snubbed by the RS. It just doesn't make any sense more. Like, or maybe it's Tesla's fault because they needed to hit their goal number down. Everybody's conditioned to this $7,500 discount. So now people are like, well, if they could do it before, they can do it again. Let's just wait. So the only vehicle, there's only 1.5 Tesla vehicles that make sense right now. Model 3 standard range, and of course the Model Y with 7-seaters. And it sounds like there's more information that's come up about that, and that it's you basically the vehicles have to be above like 6,000 pounds, which doesn't make sense for efficiency, but definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Alexis, maybe Tesla needs to drop the price on the Model Y and voila, problem solved. Exactly. Yeah, we give all this flack to the IRS, but Tesla can also lower the prices under the price caps as well. A&L Entertainment Productions, can folks get the tax incentives still? Are you talking about the $7,500 discount? Then no. Not right now, but if you buy a Model 3 standard range, you get $7,500 tax credit if you fit the parameters for that. Jaco, hey Dennis, I have a question. How long does it take to have federal credit to renew my membership? Are you follow the steps and donate $35? I would call them and follow up. It's